Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to the episode of the Indianapolis Bolts relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 24. We are nearing the end of the series here in Indianapolis, and we are at the July portion of the season, which means draft, All-Star Week, and trade deadline stuff all in the same episode. In the last episode, we finished up May, and we did all of June in simulation and all that kind of stuff. We did pretty well. We won a bunch of games, lost a few games, totaling 60 wins. But that wasn't really even the main piece that happened in the last episode. The last episode was mainly talking about injuries. Hunter Greene tore his finger ligament, don't know which finger, but he tore a finger ligament. And he's out for now 47 days. He was out for 60 days. And then later in the episode, a couple days later, Devin Williams breaks his hand. So we lose two big pieces to this rotation and bullpen for about 2 months, which is going to be pretty darn brutal. We also lost Christopher Morel. That's not a bad thing that happened, except for the fact that he's going to be done for the trade deadline. He won't be able to get traded, which was probably going to be the only move that we made, because if you missed last episode, we did make a move to get Spencer Steer. We traded away the contract of Stephen Kwan, along with Dylan Cruz, to kind of sweeten the pot for the Cincinnati Reds, and we were able to bring back Spencer Steer, and it just so happens that Spencer Steer is having a good enough year to be like MVP conversations, but we made the decision to get Spencer Steer before we even knew that he was MVP candidate. So we did make that move in the last episode. That's probably going to be the biggest move that we make, because I like this team a lot. I really do. I think this team has everything it needs. We have good mix of lefties and righties. We have a good mix of power, speed, contact, hitting. Like, we've got some youth on the team as well. Like, we are in a really, really good spot in terms of just the way the team looks. The pitcher rotation is in a good spot as well, except for the substitution of Kyle Harrison and possibly Jacob Mizorowski instead of Hunter Greene. But when Hunter Greene comes back from injury, then we'll be fully ready to go. Paul Skeen's having a great year. Painter's having a great year. Perez having a great year. Hunter Brown's having a good year. And then Kyle Harrison's doing pretty well in the little bit of action he's seen. So I don't know if there really is a move to be made. It might be another one of those scenarios of just trading to make a trade, which I don't really want to do because we're in such a good spot. I don't really want to ruin what we have, and there's not really anybody on the block that really makes much sense. So this might just be a one type of trade year where we only made the trade for Spencer Steer, and that's about it, because other than that, I like the way the team looks. Rhys Hines is having a pretty solid season. He's kind of going back and forth with like Volpe and Mayo and Churio and all these different guys playing DH. Frelick's going back and forth. We did switch Juice to be the third baseman now instead of the second baseman because Churio's playing shortstop. Frelick's at second now. So we've kind of mixed around the infield, but everybody's still hitting pretty well in their different positions. So let's get moving on, get to the draft, all that good stuff. Taking on the Royals here. It is, I think, our final scouting assignment. Yeah, it is. And basically what we've been doing is just picking random people at the very top of the board to scout, because these guys will not matter whatsoever later on in the series, so it doesn't matter if who we draft or not, or who we scout. But we are on a little bit of a run, and the first domino falls. The Astros trade for 90 overall Spencer Torkelson, two younger prospects. The Tigers get back. That's a big deal. He's in the final year of his deal. I don't know if Torque has arbitration still. The Phillies are offering me a trade. They want Garrett Crochet, which they're just not going to get. They want to give me Jace Young, who is to be fair, a pretty solid young player, 27. And they want to give me a bad relief pitcher. No, thank you. No, thank you, Philadelphia. But let me go take a look at Torque, because is he on the last year of his deal officially? Is he a free agent, or is he on arbitration? He is a free agent, so he's been done with arbitration. So it is just a half a year rental, unless the Astros re-sign him, I guess. That's a possibility, but we will never know because we're not going to go to the offseason to find out. So let's get to the draft here, the first big moment of the episode. Rushman, we get another win there. Today's the Futures game, yada, 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 and it is time for the draft. Here we go. So we have pick 29 and pick 32. Obviously, we're not going to be able to draft anybody that we scouted, but I basically just scouted these guys because it doesn't really matter. So I'm not even going to add any prospects to my board. I'm just going to go through and just pick whoever's available. Just kind of have some fun. And watch this be the best draft I've ever had when I don't even actually try. That's just my luck, isn't it? So let's start the draft. The Nationals have the first pick. Then I think it was the Pirates have number 2. The first pick is Henry Frizel? Farizel? I think it's Farizel. He is the 5th-ranked player on the board. He is a shortstop, 21 years old. Okay, could be good for the Nationals. You never know. And this is the Pirates, I think. And the Pirates are going to get Luke Garner, somebody we didn't even look at because he's ranked number 40. They must know something we don't. I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake from the Pirates. Who knows? We'll never find out. And this is the Rockies taking Jeff Ames. Also somebody we didn't even look at. So the people down the board, it must be closing pitches. Yeah, I was going to say, it must be closing pitches at the top. That's usually what happens. Okay, let's simulate to our pick and see who's available. So the number 1 player on the board is still a closing pitcher. He's still here. Well, he's got to be good, right? I know he's a closing pitcher, but he's got to be at least somewhat good. We have a chance to do some good stuff here by taking... There's a lot of bullpen guys. That's kind of why the bullpen guys stay on the board, is because nobody really takes them that high in the draft. There could be... Darren Crosby could actually be a good starting pitcher, but it doesn't matter because none of these guys are going to make an impact because we're not going into the next year. So let's just take the number 1 guy on the board. Then we can say we drafted the number 1 player in the draft. Let's draft Manny Roca. Number 1 on the board. He's a closing pitcher. We'll see if he's any good. At least it makes my draft look a little bit better. Then we also have Guillermo Zambrano. What a name. Ryan Lott is also available. Michael Creech. I like that name. Fred Rush is a decent-looking shortstop prospect. Kevin Cherry. Darren Crosby's still available. I might take Darren Crosby just because he looks pretty decent. I'm going to take him. Darren Crosby, welcome to the squad. We gotcha. Then we go to the second round, and it looks like all of those top guys are gone now. That's okay. We will take maybe Raymond Singleton or possibly Bill Sandoval. He's got a lot of blue. That's a lot of blue. I think I'm going to take Bill Sandoval. I know we didn't scout him at all, but maybe he is pretty darn good. Who knows? This is the competitive balance round B pick. We know the relief pitches are probably going to be fairly good. They usually are, but I don't know if I want to take a relief pitch, especially when we already got a closer. Ooh, maybe we take Greg Duke, the left fielder. Might be something there. Probably not, but I mean, he's got potentially good contact. You know what? I'll just take him. Why not? Don't need to overthink anything. Don't need to overthink a thing. We are into round 3 now, and we've got Ramon Lorenz, or he's a relief pitcher. Let's take Ramon Lorenz. Boom. We're flying through this draft. Flying through the draft. Who else can we take? We can take a shortstop possibly, a relief pitcher, a first baseman in Cash Hamill. I like the name. Might take him solely based on the name. And you know what? I think I'm going to. Cash Hamill, welcome to the squad. He's got a mustache that could kill. Now we get to round 5. How many more picks do we have? We have 2 more, or 1 more after this. So we got Reggie Ames. We got Pete Fitch? Mitch Hoyer. Mitch? Oh, it's Mike Hoyer. Never mind. Ollie Dean. Andres Caruso. Good speed, potentially. Jarrett Vila. I don't even really know. This guy's got a strong beard. We could go with... Let's just go with... Champlin Robert? What a name. That's a killer name. Mike Hoyer. Let's go with the potential speed of Ollie Dean. We'll go with that. He could have some good speed. Probably doesn't, but he could have some good speed. And this is the final pick of our draft. And we've got nobody here, so who looks the funniest? We'll take him based off appearance. This guy's kind of funny. Chance Bacco looks kind of funny. Let's take Chance. He's also got a great name, so we'll take Chance Bacco. He's got another good mustache and a little soul patch as well. All right, that is the draft for the good guys. So now it is time for All-Star break. We got home run derby stuff, and we are participating. Riley Green, out of all of the people on our team, Riley Green is the one participating. Okay, we got to try. We are going up. There's some tough competition here. Otani, Corey Seager, Vladdy. There's Rafael Devers. There's some tough competition here. Maybe Riley Green's got the job. I don't know. We'll try it.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round. Let's get right to it.
All right, here we go. It is time to see if Riley Green can get the job done. So Corey Seager beats Rafael Devers. Not surprising. Ohtani beats Vladdy. What a matchup that was. Royce Lewis beats Anthony Santander, and then Evan Carter went first against us, and he put up 10 home runs. That should be very doable. We are in Anaheim. It should be fairly doable for Riley Green. 10 home runs is not, especially in 4 minutes. 10 home runs should not be anything too difficult. And the first 2 home runs that I hit are both over 440. Riley Green might have the magic touch here. He might be the guy that I have needed to win a home run derby the whole time. We're already at 5. Getting Evan Carter was probably the best matchup we could have asked for. Especially when he only put up 10. Look at that. We already have 7. We're barely going to break a sweat here before beating Evan Carter. This is probably going to be one of the quickest home run derby rounds I've ever had. Look at that. We're already at 10. 368. This one will get the job done in dead center field, and it does. 446. Look, that was so quick. We took like a minute and a half to get 11 home runs. Evan Carter should not have even been a part of the home run derby. Now it's Ohtani. We come back up. Ohtani beats Seager, and Royce Lewis puts up 15. So we have to hit 16 now to go to the finals. A little bit more of a tougher ask, but Riley Green, I believe in him. 417. Ooh, that one felt real good off the bat. That's 450. That one felt even better off the baseball bat. 460. Bonus time has been achieved just like that. Boom. 417. We bring the boom. That one's dead center, 443. It might be fairly easy for Riley Green to hit dead center home runs. Because these don't feel like they're going to go out, but they're going deeper into 400 territory. That one should be out as well. 442. That one didn't feel that great off the bat. Ooh, I was a little bit late on the timing there, and that's why it doesn't go over the wall. Is that going to stay fair? No, it goes foul, unfortunately. That one's pretty good. 392. That one should get out. Ooh, just barely misses. That one's going. Yep, shallow right field. Nope, not that one either. We're taking a little bit longer on this one. We've only reached 10. Maybe Riley Green doesn't have the juice, doesn't have the gas. I might have to call my timeout after this home run. 429. I'm going to use my timeout. We got a minute 16 plus bonus time. And all we got to do is hit 5. There's the first one. There's the second one. 465. There's the third. There's the fourth. That one felt real good. And there's the fifth. Didn't even need bonus time. Boom. Riley Green gets it done. Riley Green's cruising. He got a really easy side of the bracket, to be fair. Not having to go up against Devers, Guerrero, Ohtani, or Seager. I mean, are you kidding me? What a lucky round. And now it's Ohtani. What's Ohtani going to put up? 19. All right, you see it right on the bottom of your screen. Riley Green needs 20 home runs to take the crown. Ohtani might have screwed me once again. In the Padres series, he screwed me out of an MVP with Elliot de la Cruz, and he might, in the Bolts series, might screw me out of a home run derby. Ohtani is the bane of my existence, it seems. We'll see what we can do. Although we're starting to get hot here in the 3-minute mark. Oh, what are you doing with the pitch there? Why is that so high in the zone? Throw him in the middle. What are you doing? Trying to sabotage me? Are you paid off by Ohtani and his translator? What are you talking about here? That one felt good. 387. Nope, that's a line drive. That's a nice little base hit, though. That one barely stays fair. I'm not sure how that even stayed fair. That one felt real good. 470. I don't think Riley Green's got it in him to hit a 500 bomb, but he's pretty good. Good power guy. A little bit late on the timing there. Doesn't go out, unfortunately. I'm trying to wait as late as possible to try to make these go as far as possible. We got about 2 minutes to go, including bonus time, and we're already at 12. So we're feeling pretty good. That's not going out. It's too high in the air. Might have to use my timeout here. That one doesn't go. Yep, got to use the timeout here. Get a little bit of a breather. Recover some of that energy. And then go on a last minute and a half push, basically. 420. Blaze it. Ooh, that one felt real good. All right, 35 seconds. That one's gone. 26 seconds. That one's gone. 19 to 17. That one's gone. Oh, barely. What is this pitcher doing? Final pitch of regulation. Is that going to go? Oh, Oppo Taco. For the win in bonus time, Riley Green has done it. The Indianapolis Bolts in the final season have won the home run derby with Riley Green. We surpassed Shohei Ohtani, which is not an easy feat. Not an easy feat. But, man, I'm having some success. I won the World Series with the Padres in the final season. In the last episode, you just saw of that. And now I've won a home run derby with Riley Green, something I don't usually do, which is win home run derbies, that's for sure. Congratulations to Riley. To be fair, he had a pretty easy side of the bracket. The real only challenge was against Ohtani, so he had a slightly easier path. But hey, he's only got to play who he got drawn up against. It's not his fault. It's not like he chose that. But we do get the home run derby crown. How many of our guys made the All-Star game? We know Riley Green did, but how many other people? So we've got, we were in Anaheim, so we got to get over there. Anaheim. All right. Andrew Painter, not on our, he is on our team. I don't know why I thought he wasn't, because he's wearing a Philly hat in the picture. He is on our team, and he's the starter. So Andrew Painter makes it as the starting pitcher of the All-Star game. Don't have Bieber anymore. We sent him to Miami, I think, for Yuri Perez. Lodolo, Bickford, Phillips. I always wanted Andres Munoz, but we don't have him. Wow, we only get one pitcher? Really? No bullpen guys either? That's kind of... Oh, no, we have Batista. I didn't even see Batista here. So we get a bullpen guy in Felix Batista, and we get the starter in Andrew Painter. Which, to be fair, Andrew Painter's having a great year. Wow, what a weird all-star choice for us. Okay, I'll take it, though. The starter's always nice. And then we get Kyle Tucker leading off. We get... Not Vladdy. We don't have Vladdy this time around. We get Riley Green. We knew that was going to happen. We get Spencer Steer, but technically he's not really ours because we got him halfway through the year. So he's technically an all-star for the Reds, but he's on our team, so it counts. That's 3. And then, ooh, look at Ethan Salas. He's on the Cardinals now. Huh, okay. And that, oh no, Juice is down here. Let's go, baby. How many all-stars has Juice made? He's only made it, this is his second all-star. That's disrespectful. All right, so we don't have Ke'Bryan Hayes, do we? No, that's on the Padres. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 All-Stars in the lineup, and then 2 in the rotation, or in the bullpen as well. So 6 All-Star participants is not too shabby whatsoever, including the starter in Andrew Painter. So we're going to jump in. We're going to play with our guys only and then quick manage everybody else. So we'll get to see some of the boys represent the Bolts in the All-Star game, which is pretty fun, including the starting pitcher and the leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. That's pretty awesome.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Sandy Alcantara.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the change.
All right, here we go. And since Kyle Tucker's one of our boys, we will lead off the All-Star game with him. And we are going to have a circle change fouled off, 1-2 count. Kyle's had such a good start to the year, such a good halfway point. I mean, he always does. He was really worth the money. Absolutely worth the money. So I'm glad that we paid him. I'm glad that we are in a situation where he's just continuing to deliver, and because he was hurt, like, a couple years ago he got hurt, and then came back and had a really, really good year. So he's just amazing. He's a great MLB The Show simulation type of player, really. And that is going to be a leadoff walk in the All-Star game. Sandy Alcantara cannot get around Kyle Tucker, and since we're not gonna quick manage out of this, we might as well just continue playing even with the not our guys. So Luis Arraez, we're gonna first pitch swing with him. Maybe a bad idea, because Luis Arraez is such a good on-base guy, but that is ground out. But it does move the runner to second. Ooh, and Juan Soto to the plate. Juan Soto to the plate, number 3 hitter. Ooh, Alcantara getting a little crazy there with that pitch. Where is he's in Miami? Okay, I was gonna say where's Juan Soto playing from, but he has gone to the South Beach, play for the Marlins, and he's chopped that one into not shallow, but left center field. That one's not going to advance the runner at all. There's no way Kyle Tucker's beating that throw. Disappointing there. And now it's Vladdy Jr. Now, I do have a little bit of history of Vladdy from the Padres series, so I should be able to get a nice little rip on this swing. Not swinging at that, though. You got to be kidding me about that. Alcantara may be a little cheeky, but he's not that cheeky. Give me something to swing at. There we go. That's something to swing at. Get down. That's going to carry way too much. Yep, it carries way too much, but we do get a hit or get on base with Kyle Tucker, so that's nice. And Andrew Painter will step up. So we got 2 innings of baseball with Andrew Painter, because the starter in the All-Star game usually gets 2 innings. So we will we'll ride it out with the big dog here. I would have expected Skeens to make it, but maybe Skeens is over, or his ERA is a little bit too high, which is another reason why I'm confused and why he always gets the Cy Young, but it's just be strikeouts, really. But I think he's undefeated still. I don't think he's lost a start this year. I would have thought we'd get at least 2 or 3 starters, but I guess any other people are having such a good year that we didn't get a starter, and that's going to be a base hit leadoff for Evan Carter. Bo Bichette couldn't make the play. Leadoff single for Carter, and that brings up Julian. I never know how to say his first name. I'm just going to call him Julian. See if we get him on a strikeout, maybe. Oh, come on, Ump. You got to call that a strike. Give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm an all-star starter here. There we go. Strike 3 swinging. Julian goes down. First strikeout of the day for Andrew Painter. Good job, big dog. And now it is time to go up against Corey Seager. Very tough guy to get out, historically, for me. And it'll be continuing because that's a walk. Not good. Come on, Painter. Calm down. It's okay. Royce Lewis, a man that has evaded me for so long, and he will make me pay. A single pitch gets 2 runs home. They're going to not send him. Okay, that's probably smart. He would have got gunned out. But it's a RBI double for Royce Lewis. That is brutal. And that takes away the double play opportunity as well. We're going to have to try to strike out the Pasquatch here. There we go. Then he passed Quintino. He goes down. Now we don't have to worry about double plays or anything. Now it's just try to get Jordan Walker out. I think this is the created Jordan Walker. I don't know why there was 2 Jordan Walkers in this series. I have no idea. It just kind of happened. And he doesn't matter. He goes down swinging. So there we go. Painter allows 1 run. Kind of annoying. But he did fine. He did fine. And it is time for Riley Green. So we don't even have to worry about quick managing. We just go straight to Riley Green, who is another one of our guys. The home run derby champion. And he might have just had another one. Get out. Get out. Get out. Riley Green ties the game up. First pitch he sees. Well, first pitch I see from Sandy Alcantara. And the home run derby champion living up to the title. Leadoff home run in the top of the second. Ties this one at 1. It doesn't even feel that good off the bat, but it just goes to shallow left field and gets over. That is not a home run in many ballparks. Okay, so let's quick manage now since we don't have anybody else until Spencer Steer. And speaking of, here he comes. Spencer Steer, the former Cincinnati Red, who's now a Bolt, will try to make an impact for his new team. Swing and a miss on that one. I think it was a little early. Yeah, pretty early on that sinker. It's okay. Going down low, Steer, grounder to third base, and it's on to first. And that is the end of the inning. That's okay. No big deal. We tie it up, give Andrew Painter a little bit of a breather, and Gunnar Henderson, a Padre legend, steps to the plate. And he will send that to deep right center field. Green going after, and he will make the chase close to the warning track. Julio Rodriguez is up next. Haven't seen much of Julio. We didn't really play the Mariners that much. So Julio really hasn't made an impact in this series. But he sends that to deep center field. Riley Green didn't really have to move at all. And that is out number 2. Painter having a really good second and bouncing back, knocking some of that rust off. And it's Bo Naylor. Hardly know her. Ooh, painting the edge of the strike zone there. Love to see it from Painter. I mean, it's in his name. The changeup, they can't handle it. Bo Naylor goes down, and Andrew Painter has a real good second inning. Real good second inning. It's now time to get some of the big dogs ready to go. Bieber will get pulled in, and we will quick manage this one. So we got Brian Bello in here. Alvarez. Oh, Kyle Tucker's back up, so we'll get Kyle Tucker. See if we can get a base hit here. Add some insurance. Tucker. Oh! If I was a little bit better timing, I was a little bit early on that, so if I had closer to good timing, that probably is a base hit into right field. That's a late timing swing, and it's a double play. Not what I was going for. Oh, Kyle Tuck. It's okay. It's all right. Got a little piece of it. Alvarez, he will get a ground out. Okay, so Painter's day is done. We'll bring in Shane Beebs, and we'll see what we can do. Fielder's choice, fly out, pop up. Okay. So now we got Juan Soto, we got Vladdy, and we got Riley Green, who hit the home run last time out, going up against Taj Bradley. Not a name I would expect to be in the All-Star game this late into this series, but whatever. All right, that's not a good look for Riley Green there. Come on, let me get another home run. I'd love it. We're the home run derby champion for a reason. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch. Did I get enough of it? No, I didn't get enough of it. That's such a home run pitch. Oh, I'm annoyed I missed that. I'm annoyed that I missed that. All right, Bieber comes out. We'll bring in Nick Lodolo. See if we can get out of this inning pretty quick. And no damage is done. All right, Austin Riley comes in. Bo Bichette and Spencer Steer one more time. All right, Spencer, what you got for me? We made a trade for you last episode, so let's see what you got this time around. Ooh, nice little grounder, shortstop, beat the throw. Go, Spencer. Close. Very close to beating the throw, but didn't do it. It's okay. Go back to the quick manage. We'll take out Nick Lodolo, bring in Tyler Glasnow. Single, walk, strikeout, fielder's choice. Ground out, good job. Francisco Alvarez is up. He gets a single. That's 2 singles for him. And this is the final time we'll get to see Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker will get his 3rd at-bat. I'm swinging up. I had to. I was too enticed by it. Oh, but it goes into the glove of the right fielder. I was too enticed. That was too juicy, too sexy of a pitch. I had to swing at it. I could not keep away. A double from Arise, though, and Soto with a walk. Bases loaded. Vladdy Jr. pop up, but it's Riley Green, the home run derby champion. Already has a home run today, and he's got the bases loaded, 2 outs at the top of the 6th. Has a chance to really open this game up for the National League. Riley Green into right field. That'll score 1. It's 2-1 National League. Good job, Riley. You're going to get player of the game if you're not too careful. That's what I'm talking about, Riley. He loves it. And now it's Austin Riley. So we went from Riley Green to Austin Riley. What can Austin Riley do? Ooh, really good sweeping curve. There was no chance I was going to even make any contact with that. And if I did, it would have been a grounder. No chance. Oh, what a call. The umpire calls it strike 3 on me. Disgusting call from the umpire. We'll bring in Johan Oviedo. I never know how to say his name. But he's going to get the job done. And Bo Bichette. And our final jump in of the video will be Spencer Steer one last time in the top of the 7th. What you got for me, Spence? Going up against Emmanuel Clase. Spencer Steer. I'd love a home run from you. Nope, I was late. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. How am I late on it? I don't know. I don't know how I'm late on that. Ooh, I had to go super down low to get that one. Felt like I was fishing for that. Come on, Spencer. Come on, Spencer. Deliver me a beautiful swing. Strike 3, and that is our all-star game done. No, actually, we got Felix Bautista. Okay, so Alvarez will get a double, and Kyle Tucker will get pinch hit for... Could go Ohtani. We'll go Acuna. He gets a single with an RBI. And now Luis Ariz will get pinch hit for Juice. I forgot about Juice. So we get to see Juice one more time. All right. What's Juice got for me? Ooh, they think I'm going to steal with Ronnie Acuna? I mean, I might. Maybe. Possibly. What's his steal? It's 99 steals, 71 speed. Okay, probably not. I will swing at that baseball, though. And Acuna will go to second. Juice is on with his first hit of the All-Star game. Good for the Juice, man. Good for the Juice. You love to see it. Wait, did he give me a little... Oh, I can't see the replay. I was going to say, did he give me a little rock on thing? But ooh, a walk for Juan Soto. I probably should have subbed him out. I didn't even think about that. Acevedo will come in for Vladdy. He'll strike out, and that's the inning. That's gross. All right, so we'll bring in Andres Munoz. Strikeout. They start to pull their guys now. Aaron Judge got it on an error. It's annoying. Bobby Witt. Stolen base by Donovan, I think. Riley Green will get pinch hit for Ohtani. Austin Riley will get pinch hit for Morales, I guess. And then Bo Bichette will get pinch hit for Dan's Baby Swanson. Single. Spencer Steer for Santander. And then Alvarez for Ethan Salas. He strikes out. And we will get probably Evan Phillips. Yeah, we'll get Evan Phillips in here. See if we can do a job. They're pulling all their guys. Duran comes in. Acuna will stay in. Juice will come out for Xander Bogaerts. Soto will come out for Sable. And that is it. All right. It is now time for Felix Bautista to come on to shut the door on the American League. Gunnar Henderson sends that to left field. Santander giving chase. And he's got it. Quick first out of the inning. Julio Rodriguez is in. And Julio will swing and a miss on the fastball. 101 on the gun. We'll go with a splitting action here. And it's called strike 3. Didn't take the bat off the shoulder. The final hope for the American League is Bo Naylor. And he chops it right back to Felix. 54 speed. Got him. National League wins. And the Bolts, I mean, they had a pretty good showing for the most part. Riley Green tied the game at 1 with the homer in the first. He loved to, or in the second, I mean. You love to see it. And he gets player of the game, All-Star Game MVP, Riley Green. That just sounds amazing. So we get the save and the player of the game. I'd say that's a pretty successful All-Star break for the boys. And we got the home run derby. Very, very awesome. Today's the day to sign draft picks. So we will sign our first pick, and that's probably going to be it. That's probably going to be all we can sign. So let's offer Manny Rocca a contract. He will decline the first one. Wow, disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Cash Hamill declines it as well. Am I going to get anybody? I don't know. Let's keep going now back into regular play. Nick Bennett's hurt. Another day to sign draft picks. All right, Manny. Nope, he declines that one as well. What about you? No, Cash Hamill declines. These guys are being so picky with their contracts. We lose to the Braves, beat the Braves. Another day to sign draft picks. All right, Manny. I'm going to give you the max contract, and he says no. Well, we might not be getting Manny. We do get Cash Hamill finally. Okay. We have a chance to get Chance, and he decides to sign. Thank you. I appreciate that. But Manny is being very, very picky. Now we got to take on the Marlins. Marlins are not that good. Actually, they're better than I thought they were. I can't offer him any more. I'm at the cap, so I cannot offer Manny Rocca any more money. Mizorowski's at the mound, and we do get the win there. Another day to sign draft picks. I'm going to keep trying. Finally, Manny Rocca decides to sign. Dear God, didn't know he was going to sign. And then we don't really have a chance to get anybody else, do we? It's not the end of the world. Lose to the Blue Jays. Beat the Blue Jays. Another day to sign draft picks. We can finally sign Ollie Dean. And he declined because, of course, he did. And that's the only guy we can offer. Final day of August, or final day of July, is right here with the trade deadline. Okay. So we've got the trade deadline. Do we make any trades? I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to make any trades, if we're being totally honest. I like the lineup a lot. Juice is an all-star. Spencer Steer's an all-star. Tucker's an all-star. Casas is starting to hit really well. Riley Green was an all-star, and he was the home run derby champion. He's hitting amazing. Churio's hitting really well, but he's starting to cool off a little bit. Frelick's doing okay. Reese Hines is doing okay. And Rushman's not hitting amazing, but he's doing fine. I don't think we need to make any moves in the lineup. I like the lineup a lot. Pitching rotation-wise, Perez is okay. Skeens is unbelievable. And he's starting to cool down his ERA a little bit. He's definitely going to win Cy Young, isn't he? Hunter Brown is a little bit shaky this year. I don't know. Kyle Harrison. We just got to wait for Hunter Green to get back. That's basically all we're doing. And then Andrew Painter was the all-star starter. I don't know how they didn't give it to Skeens. Skeens didn't even make the all-star game. He's having the greatest season I've ever seen in my life. Do we make a move for Hunter or a trade Hunter Brown? That's really the only move we would consider. But if we're going to make a trade for somebody, we got to trade for somebody that's worth it. And who's worth it? Gavin Williams was an all-star, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. I thought maybe I was thinking of something else. Who is the pitcher? I know Alcantara was. Who is the pitcher that is having a good season that we could theoretically make this move for? Drew Rasmussen's not having that good of a year. Strider's hurt, actually. Wow. Okay, fractured wrist. Braves are in a tough spot with their pitcher rotation. Ladola was an all-star, we know. Justin Steele's having a good year. Not really. He's just hot right now. Patrick Sandoval, we come back to him. He's not having that good of a year either. We know that Oviedo was an all-star, and he's having a really good year. I'd love to get Ohtani. Can't afford Ohtani. Actually, we could afford Ohtani, but it wouldn't make much sense, would it? Unless it does. Can I get him? I'd have to give up... I'd give up Bradley Blaylock. What else would I give up? Bryce Terang? Oh, they really want Bryce Terang. Cole Young, Tyler Black. I would give up Tyler Black, but they don't want Tyler Black. Unless I give up Lazaro Montes. And maybe Maybe we switch Blaylock for... We take Blaylock out and we put in Tyler Black. They don't want that. What about Cam Collier? They don't want that either. I mean, I could give them Bryce Terang. Wouldn't really do me much issue, would it? He's not going to make the postseason roster. I don't think. Who would make the postseason roster? Drew Jones probably gets called up in September. And maybe Collier gets called up in September, or Tyler Black gets called up or no, Tyler Black would be in the trade. Oh no, he wouldn't be. We could get, that's crazy. We could get something else. I guess they do need a second baseman pretty bad. Can I get Mookie? Nah, I can't get Mookie. Although it's not as bad as we could get Mookie, it's just we can't afford Mookie. That's kind of funny. What do we even need? Evan Phillips is a little bit too expensive. We can get Mason Miller, which is just kind of wild. We can't get Bobby Miller. Can't get Gavin Stone. Yamamoto's injured. Don't want Glasnow. This is kind of crazy. We can make a unbelievable trade here. There's a chance I can add a third person, but I don't know if... Maybe not. That's how much value... That's how much value Bryce Terang has, apparently. Do I want to make this move? Or does it feel like I'm trading just to trade? It kind of feels like that, though. But, I mean, it's Shohei Ohtani. He's also having a pretty good year hitting-wise. Where would he play, though? I mean, obviously, he'd be in the starting rotation. Does he hit, though? Because we have Rhys Hines DHing right now. I kind of want to make this move. I mean, we're getting Mason Miller back, too, which is kind of crazy. Not something I would expect. I just kind of threw him in there just because. I mean, this will be a crazy trade. I kind of want to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Hunter Brown, bye-bye. Oh, my God, I just pulled off the Ohtani trade. It is the final season. I thought we might as well go a little crazy. We might as well get a little bit crazy. We're never going to need Bryce Terang, really, if we think about it. So we do need to call somebody up now. And it's probably going to be Tyler Black or Cam Collier. Let's call up Cam Collier. He's going to get the call up. We need somebody to go to AAA, so we'll have Herbert Perez go to AAA. All right, and then September, we probably get Drew Jones gets called up, and maybe Tyler Black gets called up, I would guess. Or maybe Shane Daly's too low of an overall. Okay, well, that was not something I was expecting to do. Not something I was expecting to do at all. Shohei Ohtani is now a freaking Indianapolis Bolt. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And he's going to be the DH for at least left or at least righties. How good is he against righties? Oh, he's really good. He's really good against both, of course. But we'll keep Rhys Hines in a DH for lefties. No, he probably should be. No. Switch that. He needs to be in against righties. So we'll have Rhys Hines be the DH versus righties. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So Ohtani is now an Indianapolis Bolt. Not something I expected to make the trade for, but it's the final season, and I kind of just wanted to do it. It did eat a lot of our budget, but that's okay. We're not going any further anyway, so it don't matter. What a crazy trade. That's going to be the only trade we make. And we do get that win against the Reds. And Christopher Morel, funny enough, is now here. Christopher Morel is now back healthy. He survives the trade. Because of course he does. We did get Bill Sandoval signed. Darren Crosby decides to sign. Greg Duke declines, so Greg Duke doesn't sign. What about Ramon Lorenz? Nope. We only get a few guys signed. That's not that big of a deal. All right, what a splash. What a splash move. Not something I expected to do when I started up the video, but you know what? It's kind of fun. It's the final season. We've already won a World Series. We played in another one last year. We're trying to make our third straight, and you know what? Ohtani makes us better, especially when we get Hunter Green back in here. He makes us really, really good. So, and he gives us that dual threat. It's not like we're trading just for a pitcher. We also traded for a hitter in Shohei Ohtani, so I'll take it. That's pretty awesome. That is going to do it for the video, though. In the next episode, we will end the final season. We will do all of August and all of September in that video, and then I guess the one game of October. But we will do all of the next 2 months of the season, and in the episode after that, it'll be the postseason. I'm hoping we can have a dominant run in the postseason and win our second World Series out of 3 years. That'd be pretty darn awesome. We'd be basically dynasty at that point. So, big video that I wasn't expecting to be that big of a video, but it turns out to be a big video in terms of a move that we made, getting Spencer Steer and Shohei Ohtani in the same kind of season. So that's pretty awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.